Hello everyone, welcome to No Filter, the show where I talk about news, reviews, reactions and rants. And today we've got Caravan Stories official trailer. Now, from what I know so far, just in the descripto, this is an MMO. I'm not massive on MMOs. There's only one MMO I've ever enjoyed and Sega shut it down, which was Phantasy Star Universe. And I love that game because the grind, you didn't feel obligated to do it, and each instance you entered, everywhere you went, there was other people around. I know it sounds like every MMO ever, but it really, it made the missions literally mission based. You'd walk up to the place and it would be like, which level do you want to do then, boy? And then you pick the level and you do that mission start to finish. There was no fetch quests. There was no do this or that. It was literally take on a couple stages, then a boss. It was fucking brilliant. There was no convoluted shit. There was no thousands and thousands of items that did nothing. There was no quest items. You didn't have to, just all that shit was gone. It was walk up to the thing, do the mission, have fun. So I'm naturally wishy-washy on MMOs, as I just can't seem to get into them. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like you have much effect, you know? You could spend months and months playing it, and you just still don't really have any effect. You can have a party of most of them have parties of like 60 to take on a boss. And it's like, yeah, I'm one of the digits down here. Whereas, example, in Phantasy Star, if you were high enough level and strong enough, you could literally do like the highest levels in the game by yourself. If you were geared and smart enough on doing it all, do it. That and each race felt very defined. This has become about PSU. Which, by the way, just real quick, gonna shout out Clementine, which is a remake. Someone has started rebuilding Phantasy Star Universe and kind of acquired the game, which is fucking awesome. Much love forever to them, but enough about that. Sorry, Caravan Stories. Oh, it looks like PSU. It's got that very JRPG style. That man was riding a pig. His nose is almost bigger than mine. Explore the 23 regions of where? Yar? Did I say Yar? Tame beasts. That is a beast indeed. DJ Khaled. Oh, I might be into this actually. What? Okay, the key thing for me about any MMO is that you don't have to have friends. Because when I play an MMO, I like to get lost in it by myself, and normally you have to have mates, and it fucking sucks. Any game that you pretty much can't have fun unless you have mates, because any game is fun with mates, so I kind of treat it like it's a crutch, you know, like the game devs are like, even if it's not that fun, they've got their mates to play with. But this looks like you might be able to go it alone. I just don't like a game where, I can't get further in it because I have to wait for someone to get on. Because then that also restricts your time on the game. If you know what I mean? Like, you could play it for thousands of hours for years on end, and then at one point the population's gonna dip just too low. And then you'll sit in that queue waiting for people to try and do that mission, and no one's gonna show up. And then those thousands of hours you've spent building and grinding to get to this point, and there's no fucker left. If you see my meaning, I like a game where you invest and you get better and you can progress, and you progress for yourself, by yourself, as yourself, rather than, specking into being a healer for a team that's just not going to show up eventually. I have a very lonely road with MMOs. Is this it? Yeah. My first question is, though, are these the beasts or are these the possible races you can be? Because that's quite impressive. Because I do see there's like a male and female of each here, isn't there? Kind of show it off. Well, no, actually, there's only one big green bloke. A lot of midgets. Emphasis on midgets on this one. But as you can see, I had a lot of questions really about this one. So, I like to use these videos as a platform to open a conversation. So if you're able to answer any of my questions, or you have any of your own, start a discussion down below, please. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Patron, Discord links in the description. I love you all, and I'll see you all next time. Don't know why I'm being so smug. Bye.